Buonasera a tutti, bentrovate. Oggi sarà la nostra prima intervista internazionale e sarà con noi, è con noi la nostra amica Chloe Riego, collegata da Houston, Texas. So Chloe, welcome with us and thanks for having accepted our invitation here today.
Hi, Elena. How are you? And thank you so much for having me on your show and to talk about our story. So thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you so much. So a few words about Chloe before going in depth in our conversation today. First of all, Chloe is a very good friend of mine. We know each other since a long time ago because we were both living in Miami, but was a long time ago, I would say. Second, Chloe is a really great entrepreneur. She will tell us about her successes, especially the latest one, because she has always been involved in business. And third, but not least, she's really a great human being. And then we will see why I'm saying this. So, Chloe, before going depth in our focus, that is business, because Open Start Lab is a business community for women, I would like, if you can, to share a little bit about your life before going to Houston, where you now live and where you have created your new life in a certain way. As far as I know, you have going through a tough period. And sometimes, as we know, difficulties are a sort of a blessing. This is the case, I believe. So you are a great inspiration. You are a woman of a great inspiration. So I really want you, the floor is yours because you have really a lot to tell us. So please, Chloe, tell us a little bit before going to Texas. What happened?
Oh, well, first of all, thank you so much for that introduction. I'm so humbled. We've known each other for such a long time, and you've been through with me through my whole journey. I'd say as little as as long as my children were very little. But thank you so much for that introduction, and thank you for your friendship and your loyalty and all your support throughout the years. So yes, I'll tell you a little bit about how the business got started. And like with every entrepreneur, it starts with an idea, right? But I truly believe that it's with passion, hard work, execution, and a little bit of luck, right? But yes, like with anything, I think the drive, the hard work, and sometimes you have to fail a little bit in life to give you that push. So you and I are quite aware of the struggles in life as a woman, and as an entrepreneur, when you are in a male-dominant industry, it could be quite tough. So Drink Bomb started as just a simple idea. It was cultivated in my kitchen. I have a family of 5 kids, 3 of which were very young still at the time. And I thought of what an idea for my kids to drink more water. So when they were little, bath bombs were very popular in my home, like here in the US. I don't know in Europe if bath bombs are, of the thing, but back then they were very popular. So in 2017, it started out as just a simple idea for my kids to drink more water. So bath bomb turned into drink bombs, and my kids loved it. They were very young at the time. They took it to school and they came back with $40. So I thought, well, maybe we can do something with this. But the idea of a drink bomb is for adults, is to make a crafted cocktail easy and simple. Like you and I know, sometimes people go to a bar or restaurant or and order a cocktail and it's either too sweet or too much alcohol. So the drink bomb necessarily turned into a crafted cocktail is just simply adding alcohol to a mixer. So again, in the infancy of our business, we really didn't know, I didn't know, how this would blow up into like a social media sensation. It was just kind of a fun experiment. You can call it a experiment in my kitchen, right? So we kind of launched it, friends and family, and the the response that we got from it was really something exciting and new for people. Because just think, you drop a bomb into sparkling water and you let it activate. It's fun, like a bath bomb, and then you add your alcohol or not. A lot of people don't drink, so it was just a fun idea. But the response we got from it was so wonderful because it made people happy, and so we thought, okay, we're kind of onto something. So when COVID hit, people were staying home. They didn't have access to, going out and buying, to the stores and buying products. And obviously, I think people were drinking more during COVID too. Um, so our business blew up. I mean, almost overnight. Um, so we are now about 4,000 stores nationwide, and also in Canada, and we're expanding to Europe, Mexico, and India. So in a nutshell, my drink bomb started out as a simple idea for my kids to drink more water, and then drink bombs turned into cocktail bombs, and now is a sensation, nationwide sensation. We're doing very well, and just very grateful for the opportunity and the response and success from the business.
So, Chloe, the story is really an amazing story, and you also talk about luck. For sure, luck sometimes, but I would say more than sometimes, is an essential part of the business. But I'm sure that hard working and passion are the two keys that permits you to go ahead, especially during also hard times, because you have talked about everything as it is. It would have been easy, but I'm sure that you went through also difficult times because business sometimes goes up, other times goes down. I'm sure that you have also faced tough times as all the entrepreneurs. So my second question is exactly during these years, because it's not a long time that you are in the business, so 5 years, more or less, 7, more or less. What have been the most, tough but also happiest events that happened during this business adventure that you faced?
I'd say we'd had more luck, more success, and more happy times. But yes, like any business, we do have challenges. And I'd say like most businesses, same challenges. I spoke earlier about a woman being in a male dominant industry. So our product pairs with alcohol, correct? So we partner up with alcohol companies because it's you have to have alcohol to activate the product, and in the alcohol business, it is a male dominant industry. That was a challenge, and then also creating a product that nobody knew about. I mean, it's just something new and unique. Yes, people know what a bath bomb is, but trying to explain what an edible bath bomb is and how it works. So pitching the product, explaining it, was a challenge. But once people like tried it and they saw it and they saw how it worked. The I'd say everyone that we have um showed the product to, it was very rewarding to see the look on people's face when they say, oh my goodness, this is brilliant, this is so amazing. So we've had more happy times, I guess I'd say, introducing the product. But yes, there's a lot of challenges, um, growing a business from scratch. And when I say that is, we are fully 100% funded, meaning we don't owe, any money to the banks. We don't have loans. I grew this business with basically $3,500 US dollars. And everything that I made went back into the company. So it's really, if you think of like a success story, building a business from scratch, we literally grew the business from scratch, from buying, a bag of sugar and putting the ingredients together, and then started working on the packaging. We really didn't have any help growing it, and every money that went into the company went into it, stayed in the company, and we just grew and grew. So I'm very proud of that. But yes, it's very challenging, because if you don't have somebody coming in and to invest in your company, especially something that's so unique and different, they don't know, the return on their investment. So that was a struggle. But then as it kicked off, everybody wanted to be a part of it, and wanted to invest. So that was exciting, after I say a year and a half, 2 years, when it started going into the market, then that's when we started having people knock on the door. But yeah, I mean, like any business, you know, employees and just running a business itself as a woman has its challenges. People trying to knock off your product, and those things. So
congratulations for your achievements. Have been really incredible. I was there before COVID at your house, I remember, and
yes,
going on a party, and I remember that everyone was really, happy to be there, and the bombs really made the environment really great. So it's also, I would say, a product that itself we can see behind you, that creates beauty around. So it's a really, in a certain way, very feminine work, and you create a feminine work in a male, maybe, environment. So maybe this is another key of success that you achieve. Maybe, I don't know, but I really love it. I mean, everyone who saw your products really loved the look and feel of it.
yeah, I think the one reason for our success is the quality, the packaging, everything that goes into our product is really really wonderful as far as like quality. I mean, we don't sacrifice taste, we don't sacrifice ingredients, everything, again, down to the packaging. It really is a luxurious brand. And again, it's not for everyone. But it's reached, the masses, because it's such a feel-good product. Because nowadays in this world, we all need a little bit something that's going to make us happy. And by nature, I think, human beings are a little bit lazy when it comes to like cooking and drinking. They want something, instant gratification. So I think we really created a product that was there at the right time, especially through COVID, as we all know that COVID was such a hard time for people. I'll share you a little story how it's touched us so much, is that when COVID hit, we really thought, like every other small startup business, that we were going to not make it. Because it is such a luxury brand that, people would not be spending the money or doing or, buying the product. So we thought, okay, what are we going to do? But again, by I guess luck in the grace of God, and really touching on a product that, reaches people at the time where they really need something to make them, feel better, right? So um again, we had a handful of women entrepreneurs, such as me, salespeople that took our product and literally put it in their car and went door to door, store to store to sell our product. And through COVID, a lot of the stores remained open, selling face masks and drink bombs. And so that really, to me, gave us like, wow, we're doing something good. We're helping a small business owner strive and stay open. And in return, from them buying our products, they help us, remain in business. So I truly believe throughout the years, like women supporting women, not just women, men too. I think we're very lucky to live in a world where um, people support small business, right? And it's just kind of contagious. You should support each other. But yeah, our product is a very feminine product. Um, so we're very grateful for the hand full of women that actually, took our product on the road, and we call them road warriors. And then they put it in every store, and that's how we grew to where we are today. We're 4,000 stores, very strong in our sales in the US right now. So we're very grateful for that.
Amazing. It's an amazing story. Just to go a little bit more in depth about your business model that you were talking now about. So, can you explain more about it, in the sense you are telling us about these women going around with the bonds, but is this the selling business model? Or you have, how did you go to the market, or how are you going to the market so far?
Well, when I first started the business, I was the only sales rep. Um, I would go and sell the product in farmers markets and flea markets and holiday markets. And I would literally just put my product on a little table and sell it. Well, then, I I met a handful of women this is their book of business, is they are, road reps. Um, and they approached us, and I would say at the time we had two. We had two. And then two became five, became eight, became 10, became 30, became 52. So when you say business model, we really didn't know what we were doing at the time. I just knew that I had a wonderful product. I knew that I knew that it was going to go somewhere. But, with just very little funding, that's all I could do. But as I said, we're very fortunate that we had people believe in our product. Um, and our reps grew into showrooms, and our showrooms had more reps. And so the business model was very simple. It was just, um, connecting with people that love the product, that would take it, and add it to their portfolio, take it on the road and let it grow. Um, so word of mouth, online sales, and like, any business, you just have to be consistent and really get our product out there so people understand and know it. But yeah, our business model was simple. It was just, we just went with the flow, and that's how it grew. But like I said, I really didn't know as far as like showrooms and how it worked, and we just dove into it, and we're very fortunate. There's so many products out there that could be presented with a sales force and a showroom, and etc. So we're going with the same business model, like any other product that we're presenting. We just have to create unique and fun stuff for people to sell and buy.
Yeah, and you did it. I mean, your product is absolutely unique.
Thank you.
And yeah, absolutely. And Chloe, one thing, now this year, recently, you have been appointed as Entrepreneur of the Year. So really an amazing achievement. Again, congratulations.
Thank
Uh,
you.
the
Thank you.
question is, how has been important your family? How much have been important your family supporting you in this, I mean, career? It's not career, but in this path that you are living, because you work very hard. So I'm sure that your family behind has to be there.
Yeah, so my family supports me 100%. It's been a blessing. I'm very fortunate to have a blended family and a very supportive husband. And like I said, I created this product for my children. So, at the time they were 9 and 11, and now they're, in college and high school. And for them to see entrepreneurship, to see how, their mom created a product from scratch. And, of course, it came with a lot of sacrifices. I mean, I've missed a lot of things, in their life, but they understand and they're very supportive. But um, I have I have two girls. And they're now, young adults. But just to show them how to grow a business from scratch and be financially independent, financially secure, I think it's given them a lot of confidence. And that's what I really take from that. I'm really blessed that I could show them like there's nothing that you can't do, that nothing is impossible if you put your mind, your hard work and dedication. So that to me alone is kind of the legacy that I want to leave for them. And they're so proud of their mom, and I'm very happy for that.
You are really of a great inspiration for everyone. I mean, not only women, but also men, because of course we are all in the same boat. Of course, for us women, maybe it's more difficult, but with your example, we will grow more women with these capabilities, and especially I would say with a mindset, because the mindset is really, really important. What do you think?
Oh, I believe in that 100%. And if you surround yourself with the right people and you motivate them, I mean, there's some days where I want to give up, but I can't, right? But if you are a good role model and you surround yourself with good people and you educate, you encourage, especially nowadays, like the young women, they need that. They need mentorship. And, I truly believe that we have a very young staff here. My VP right now, I actually got her right out of college. She was with me since the infancy of the product, and she now runs the company. So it's so amazing to see her. I see my daughters when they come out and help me, to show them what it is to grow a business from scratch, you know, um, and then that they can take with them later on in the future. So for me, that's very rewarding. Um,
I can imagine. I can imagine. It's really the intrinsic motivation that is connected to what you are doing.
yeah,
So,
and also helping other women. I get asked constantly, how do you run your business and how do you become so successful? And you see other entrepreneurs starting their business. So we do whatever we can to help also our sisters and our friends also grow too. Because my success, I couldn't do have my success without the support of my family and friends. And so, yeah, we're really big about supporting local businesses here. in any chance that we can to give back and help support them in any way we do.
So again, the importance of the community, and yes,
Absolutely.
yeah, it's really, really, it's really the issue, I would say. So another question before the last one is related of your charity action, because you do a lot also with your friends. Can you tell us a little bit more or what you are doing for the others?
Yes, so I truly believe that in any business, giving back to your community and giving back to charity is very important because it's just, it's like the universe goes round and around, right? And karma also goes back to you. Um, in the early times of my business when I didn't have much to give back, I gave what I could. And now that, we are a successful business, I think it's really important to give back as much as we can. So with that being said, we do donate to several charities per year. But I have one that's very close to my heart. Which is called Booze and Boobs, because we work in a strong alcohol industry. Um, and then cancer has been such a hard topic. Um, it's hit a lot of us, family, our loved ones. And so I found that when my friends and I are sitting on the dinner table, somebody that knows somebody or related to someone has been affected by cancer. Um, and it's hit us in so many ways. Um, I had a few years ago, I had a friend of mine, you know, pass away due to cancer. And so at that time, um, we decided, well, let's make a change. So it was in October, and we thought, okay, how can us four women sit here and how can we make a change? And so the four of us got together and we said, we're going to raise money in 2 weeks. And we did. We raised a bunch of money. And so it's been a wonderful thing for me to be able to reach out to my friends. It's a charity event that we host every single year, and it's about 100 to 150 women. And we all come together and we raise, last year we raised 120,000.
Wow.
All donation to the Rose Foundation. And the Rose Foundation is a wonderful foundation that, they advocate for breast care and for people that can't afford mammograms and such. So we have a great support system of women. We come, we wear pink, we have lunch, we have dinner, and we donate to this charity. So that's been kind of my love every year. And every year it gets bigger and bigger. So so yes, I truly believe that in anything you do, you have to give back. It's so important. It it doesn't matter a little or a lot, or even you donate your time, you donate products for auction, you donate you know, just being there. It doesn't have to be, money donation. Donate your time. I think it's very important. And plus, in any business and anything you do in life, you have to have a purpose, right? And when you give back and you do something for someone, it gives you a purpose to live because you can work and make money and be successful, but it's a very empty feeling when you can't share that with someone. You can't share your wealth, and be able to help one person, even just one person, and make an impact in their life. It's uh it's pretty amazing. So I encourage every entrepreneur um, to give back as much as they can, because I'm telling you, the work of God is amazing. Because with karma, the more you give back, the more God will give you back so much more. And it's not so much, money success. It's your your peace, um your well-being, your mental, state. I can't really explain it, but once you get there, you'll understand that the gift of giving is really amazing, really.
Again, I completely agree with you, dear Chloe. It's exactly like this. And also the happiness scientific research, for example, they found out that one of the boosts for happiness is giving to the others. So it's to donate whatever you have, money, time, feelings, cooking something, but really it's something that makes you happy, firstly. So it's really also scientifically proved. Last question before we say goodbye, arrivederci, is this one, Chloe. My drink bomb now is really successful in both US and Canada, but you have a lot of new projects and goals to achieve. So what have you planned for the next years, or at least for the 2024 for your company?
Oh, oh my gosh, I have so many great things. Cooking in the books. We had just launched spice bombs. So that's kind of the savory side to drink bombs. And it's being very well received. So spice bomb works very much like drink bombs in the sense where we've already created a way for people to love cooking again. My family, a lot of happiness and memories have been cultivated around the kitchen. So, what I simply did was to reinvent those recipes and um, created a spice bomb for other people to enjoy the same, recipes around the kitchen. So, yeah, Spice Bomb is coming out. And then also we have Tea Bomb and Coffee Bomb. So we're bombing out in 2024.
So great. Do you believe that you are coming also to Italy or in Europe? So we will have the chance to use your bombs.
Yes, so we're very excited. So we had a few opportunities come our way, and as we're growing the business, um, the US is doing very well with My Drink Bomb, and then Canada as well. So we have a franchise opportunity in India, and we're hoping to also expand that to Europe and Mexico too as well. So we're very, very excited to bring the product worldwide.
Great, great, Chloe. So what else? I mean, you have said really many, many things, inspiring things for all of us, especially for me. I know you very well, so I knew a bit of your company and your business. Our friends now know you much better because they heard about you since long time, because I have shared your products all around, because it's really amazing from my point of view. And I really would like to have the opportunity, maybe in the future, to do something together in the sense of the charity also project that you do in the US. Maybe we can do something together also with us Italians. If we can, I don't know, maybe we can project something, we can, yes, create something together.
Yeah, so every product that we make, we have a charity aspect to it, right? So with drink bombs, cocktail bombs, we have our booze and boobs, which we raise a lot of money, and that goes, to cancer awareness. um, I love anything that has to do with helping other women, whether it's domestic violence, animals, and then anything that, and children. So with Spice Bomb, what we did with that is we um we have a bomb called a pho bomb, which is, if you know this, the soup made in Vietnam. And that's my number one seller, right? Americans love the pho. So we reached out to a company, and it turns out that it's a friend, a cousin of my family, that makes these wooden spoons. And so with these wooden spoons, what we do is we call it our Love Spoon Give Back initiative. So for every spoon you buy, we take $2 and we put it in, we put it in a little savings. And every year we go back to Vietnam, and it could be anywhere, and we give it to a local orphanage, which is really amazing. And we call it fighting hunger one spoon at a time. So we just launched Spice Bomb about 2 months, and we've already raised over $500, which isn't a lot, but $500 can feed so many starving children. So hopefully that pot will grow, bigger and bigger by the end of the year. And we're talking about 2 months into Spice Bomb. So I'm hoping to every year take that pot of money and then dropping it off at an orphanage. So that's been quite well received, especially with our buyers from Spice Bomb. Everyone loves it, and they're more happy to donate the money back to the cause. So it's called Fighting Hunger One Spoon at a Time. So
One spoon at a time.
yes,
Fighting
yes,
hunger, one spoon at a time.
yes.
Okay, so we will do together for sure something related to this, Chloe.
I would love that.
Yeah, I can understand. So, Chloe, we have to close, and I really want to thank you again for your time and sharing a lot of your knowledge, business, whatever. It has been really incredible talking to you again. And I hope that we can arrange something together. And sometimes if you come to Italy, of course, you will come to us and show your products and know you much, much better with all our friends here. So,
Yes. Thank you so much.
thank you so much. Have a nice day, because there it's, what time is it now there?
It is almost 3 o'clock.
Exactly. Now it's
Yes.
almost 10 p.m. almost.
Buonanotte.
Thank you, Chloe. Have a nice
Ciao,
day.
honey.
Ciao.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.